Hi guys, welcome back to Ben's Home Video, where today we're looking at the 88 Films 4K release of the 1980 video nasty found footage wrongly accused snuff film Cannibal Holocaust. As always guys, I want to ask you to like or subscribe to this guy if you can. So quick, just a little unboxing as it's an okay little set. So we've got the new artwork by someone I can't be asked to look for. Sorry. The original artwork, which is quite cool. Inside you've got the 4K disc, which does good. Book and poster, so you get your little booklet. Poster of the new artwork and the Blu-ray disc with all the extra features on. So I was going to do a new thing where I read out all the features, special features, but there's a fuckload on this, which is good by films, but bad for a video to make it really boring. But something that could be interesting is In the Jungle, the making of Cannibal Holocaust. Possibly interesting. There's brand new 4K scanners from the original negatives, which is partly 16mm, partly 35mm. I'm assuming all the rainforest scenes were 16mm and all the New York scenes are 35mm. I could be assuming wrong. Its original aspect ratio of 185:1. It has Dolby Vision, which is what I watched it in. The audio is 2.0 mono or 2.0 stereo. I watched it in stereo. More on that later. My thoughts. Fuck this film. I saw it once before when I was 16-ish from like a dodgy copy DVD my mate did. Then I had to watch this film. And I thought it was alright. But being an edgy teen, it didn't kind of bother me too much. I wasn't that edgy enough, but being edgier than I am now didn't bother me too much. Maybe slightly uncomfortable at times, but if you thought you're uncomfortable watching I Spit on Your Grave, think again. I think the film is fucked. And that's all I can say. Look, the animal cruelty in it, apparently there's only, this version, by the way, only got one cut in it because of slight animal cruelty, which is 14 seconds worth. So other than that, it's the full version, which ain't bad. I think because the original English version had like 5 to 10 minutes cut, so you're getting as much original stuff as you can, other than 14 seconds of cruelty. I think the unnecessary killing of actual animals in the film was real, like, well, it was unnecessary, let's be honest. Because Apocalypse Now, Friday the 13th, they've done it and it was unnecessary, but it felt within the film, like, kind of, you get it. With this, well, yes, obviously it would feel more within the film, but it was just too much. The camera shots on them were too long. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a vegetarian, so it shouldn't bother me as much as it did. But I don't know. It was just unnecessary, and it wasn't done humanely. Yeah, the rest of the film's fine, but has a horrible feel to it. Whether or not that's because I knew about the animal killings or not, I don't know. But that horrible feel is quite good for what I assume the director's intent was. I think, from what I remember from about 16, 17 years ago that I read, is that some higher ups in America actually thought it was legit found footage, and then I think the director got possibly taken to court for snuff film. I can't remember, but yeah, it's something like that anyway. So my score on the film is a 6 out of 10. I don't think I'm ever going to watch it again. I might even sell that copy because, yeah, what's the point of having it? Might as well make a bit of money from someone else being a knobhead and buying it. Really has got to me more so than I thought it would. As I said, I saw it 16, 17 years ago and it was fine. Uncomfortable, but fine, but yeah. The bitrate was between 65 and 85 megabytes per second, which is one of the biggest kind of swings that I've had in my experience, at least. But it was good. It went up to like 104 at one point, dropped down to about 40 at some point. So yeah, not bad. Starts off very muted and looks a bit rubbish, and I thought, nah, this is gonna be awful. It's actually all right. Once you get into the rainforest bit, the colours pick up a bit. The greens are lush. The the blood is visceral and very realistic looking, which makes me think it might be at times. But if it's not, whoever did the special effects, great job of blood. Black levels at most, really good. It was just a solid transfer for such a low quality budget film, and plus it being 16mm for most of it, it makes when it blows up to 4K, blows up to 4K. The film grain can be quite large and unsightly, but it resolved really well most of the time. There's a few soft scenes, like there's a soft scene during the really weirdly long, unnecessarily weird sex scene, like consensual sex, not rape, and it's just weird. And then it goes soft for about 30 seconds. But he didn't, did he? At times there was like film damage present, and possibly intentional in some of the scenes, like when they're doing the handheld cam stuff in the rainforest. It looked like it could possibly be intentional, but some of them were in the real scenes in New York, so it definitely wasn't intentional at those times. This is quite an obvious one. Everything's just a bit nicer and lusher. So some of these, without the benefit of HDR, will just look dark, but on the actual TV they look great. Especially this one. This just looks stupid on this comparison, but the depth in the dark colours is perfect. Don't really worry about it. So the audio is 2.0 stereo. Dialogue could have been a bit better, a bit more clear, but yeah, it's alright. You get enough stereo suppression at times, but nothing special. I'd like the 5.1 with it. I think it would have done well in some scenes. Didn't need an Atmos at all, but yeah, a bit underwhelming. That's the stereo that I watched it, by the way, not the mono, which could have been better. I need to check. That's stupid. Fine. Gonna give the release a 3.5 out of 5. The film damage could have been cleaned up a bit, and the sound could have been done a lot better. That's it. The rest of the, other than muted beginning, the rest of it I'd say is pretty solid. So that's its downfalls. As always, guys, thanks for watching. This guy right here